said, baby, I don't blame you.
Welcome to Telemong Podcast. Today we have a special guest, Chilla. Give Chilla a warm welcome. Hey. Now we're going to be talking about men's health since Chin is a licensed therapist, right? Licensed therapist and a social worker.
Yeah,
right?
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah. And we're also going to be talking about his life as a rapper, a musician, and also a like you box too, right? Like
with you guys from time to time.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking a lot about that. So we're going to go around, introduce ourselves around the table so you guys know who we are. And on top of that, we're going to go with the flow, you guys. So we're going to start with our original member right here.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey guys, I'm Chad. I am I help show up with the backgrounds and the cameras, and I'm the note taker.
My turn? Cool.
Yeah.
Coolio Ice Code, DJ Coolio Ice Code. Free bookings at Coolio Ice Code, Facebook and Instagram.
Nice. Send me the links, okay?
Something cool like that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And it's Chilla.
Thank you, Chin. Thank you guys for coming on. Coolio,
man.
Chin, thank you guys, man.
Yeah, appreciate you having us, bro.
Oh, man. I've been waiting for this one. Because you guys brought me on to Wangsters.
Fax News.
Oh, what was it? Fax News?
Fax News.
Was that? But it started with a W, though.
Oh, that's a different thing. Wayne and T. That's what used to when we threw events.
Oh,
So
okay.
Fax News is just a podcast of itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you guys still doing that?
No, we're no longer doing Fax News.
Damn, because I love that. That's kind of what inspired me to do this.
Oh,
honestly,
Okay.
because I love the fact that you guys sit down and chat with people.
Yeah. I don't even know how many Hmong podcasters were out at that time, right? But for sure, we did gain a lot of traction, and we just wanted to do something different for the community. But it had its run.
Yeah,
and,
it did.
I'm glad that we were able to inspire a few people because there were other people out there that has told us that.
Yeah.
Fax News did give them some inspiration to start their own podcast as well. So that's cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. That's why. And I want to thank you and Coolio for letting me join you guys on there too.
All love, man. So, we're here now, right? So.
Oh, absolutely. So I want to ask you, Chen, because during that time when I first discovered you, you were into rap. You were doing battles.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any other Hmong person that was doing that.
I don't think on that level. I think
No.
there were a few that were just kind of out there, but to do it on that type of platform, right, against other people on camera, in front of a live crowd like that, somewhat mainstream, right? Yeah, it was a good time.
Now, how did you even get into that? Tell us a little bit about your journey, because I wanna hear this.
I was a rap battle fan after seeing Jin, on 106 and Park.
Oh yeah.
And after that, I just kind of wanted to rap battle. So I picked it up in high school, started battling people in classrooms and stuff like that. And it wasn't until college where one of my friends, who I met in college, he was also a rap battle fan, and then he got connections to a league, right? And I signed up, and that's how it all started.
Wow. Now, tell me about your rap. When you start, do you have to come up with your own stuff?
Yeah.
And do you know who you're battling, or do they just
Yeah.
hey, come to this battle?
Now it's more organized, right? It's not like
Okay.
no longer just freestyle where you go and you just rap from the top of your head.
Okay.
It's more pre-written, and they give you your opponent. Because if it's just going to freestyling, chances of you saying something that's really fire is it's slim, right? Unless you're just that good.
Yeah.
I think there's still tournaments like that for just straight up freestyles, but I'd say the majority of the battles now are pre-written and rehearsed, and they know their opponents ahead of time. It's just more entertaining that way, right?
Yeah. Did you ever win anything when you were battling?
No. I think that at that time, or even now, the scene, it's it's I'd say it's pretty hard to win anything, right? Like they'll probably give you a little cash if you bring a certain amount of people through the doors.
Okay.
But as like a set fee for you to show up and do that, it's like it doesn't happen often unless you really build yourself and you have a name in that community. Then you might be able to earn something.
Gotcha.
I mean, I went to San Antonio, right? Like he went with me. I had a battle down there, and they paid for the flight and room. But that was about it. And I just did it. I just went out there just to gain more exposure and just to put myself out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So San Antonio, was that like was it a bigger league, or was it because you battled one of the best and you beat them and then you got moved up?
There's a lot of different leagues, right? There's a lot of different leagues out here. So that was just another league that had connections to the one that I was battling in. And the person that was hosting out there, he used to live in Minnesota, and he moved out there, and he was here for a couple of my battles, and he just wanted me to go out there. So that's what happened.
Nice.
Yeah. So I say overall, it was a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, your music videos too. Now, would you start those music videos? Your journey, was it because you were battling, you're rapping, and you wanted to do music video, get more exposure as well?
My thing is, I just kind of do what I feel like is right for me, right? So I mean, it's not about what's hot or what's popular, but it's just more of what I feel is right for me. So after a while, I just felt like battle rap, it wasn't really for me anymore. Or I had to transition out of that because it's like doing a hobby. You do a hobby, you either figure out if you really love it and you want to continue to perfect the craft, or improve your skills, and then you get better. But for me, like battle rap, I never really improved because I just didn't really love it like that, right?
Yeah.
So I had to just make a decision and say I'm gonna leave that behind, and I'll just focus on music because I like music, and I was still doing music as well as battling, but that really took away from me being able to just focus on music. So then I just decided that, let's just do this music thing and see where it goes. And I don't have any regrets, so it's good.
Sorry to cut you off, Chin.
Yeah.
But man, I thought you were really good, man. I know that your rap, like your battle raps, like, it came out a long time ago, a while ago. Mm-hmm. And then I never actually listened to it. And when I actually did, when DJ St. Paul posted one of those.
Oh yeah.
And I got interested, and I went to listen to all of your battles.
Oh, okay.
How did you do that? Like on that platform, like compared to the Hmong people.
Yeah.
Like you were on that platform, like
Right.
that's a different kind of platform,
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta do things, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How did your brain click like that? Like you was saying some things that was like,
Well, that comes with the love of the game, right? I mean, I could say the same thing for sure, like fighting, right? It's like, yo, how did you do all that, right? It's like, well, you got to go in and day out, and you got to see what's good and what's not out there, and then you just really focus. You just have to focus and pretty much practice, right? Like it's like when you practice, you go in the gym, you practice. Well, I'm watching other battles, and I'm trying to figure out how to put these metaphors together. I'm trying to figure out my flow, trying to figure out, what to write for my opponent. So it's like the same thing.
Did you get nervous when you go to? Is it like a boxing
Always.
match?
Always, bro. Like this isn't like it's pretty much like a boxing match. You only get one shot. Like you
true.
can't, you can't call a timeout, you can't redo. It's like it's one and done. Yeah. And you can't use the same materials again, because that's called recycling, or and you can't copy other people's writing because then that's called biting, and then people will catch on. So,
I don't know, man. I think you still love rapping though, like battle rapping.
I
think
rapping?
you should do more though.
From time to time, I check out some of the stuff, but like if I'm just like being honest with myself, like my heart's not in it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, why would a fighter hop in a fight and get his head knocked off when his heart's not even in it, right?
Okay,
you know, so it's like, why would I go look stupid on camera, you know, and not put my 100% effort into it, right?
Yeah.
And then people don't give a shit about that. They're not gonna know that, right? They're just gonna see the results and they're gonna be like, you got killed, right?
Well, let's talk about Jen. How did Jen inspire you, to start?
Man, he's Asian, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like when you could just identify with somebody that looks like you, that's doing it on such a big platform, at his level as well.
Yeah.
You know, he was like the champ from week to week, right? So that was really inspiring. That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I love Jen. Man, him, Dumbfound Dead.
yep.
I love Dumbfound Dead too, because when I discovered them, I was like, shit, they do this as like a freestyle where they just come up with stuff right on the spot to battle like Eminem, in the movie 8 Mile.
I was gonna say that's the only. I've only heard of battle rap from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know that there was Hmong people doing it, yo. When I discovered Chin, I was like, holy shit, I would pay for you guys to
We should do our own rap. We're like people just rap battle.
I thought about that, man.
and you can make some money.
That's actually right there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a few people out there who could be really good, really talented.
Yeah.
Right.
I think so.
I thought about that, but it's just the time and energy and effort that you have to put into coordinating all
That's right.
that. And you got to ask yourself, like, is this something that I'm really passionate about? Is this something that I really want to put together, right? And it's like, I don't got that type of time and energy right now.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, can you? Because like this is the first time I'm hearing about like battle rap besides like 8 Mile. Can you explain to like maybe to viewers who don't know what it is and I guess like what or how it's set up? Like you have like rounds. I'm guessing like one person goes and then you go and then. So I guess how does that all work?
I mean, there's so many different types of formats, right? And it has changed over the years as well. So I think nowadays the most popular format is just probably like maybe like 3 rounds and like 3 to 5 minutes. And each person takes turn rapping their verse, and there's no beat, right? There's no beat. There's just all performance. And
okay.
You go on from there. But back then, people could rap over a beat, or they could just freestyle over a beat, right? So there's many different formats. It all really depends on the host and what the battlers agree to. Sometimes there's even just 1 rounds, right? Like you just do 1 round against each other. So
Yo, freestyle at a party.
yeah. So, it all just really it all really depends on the type of battle,
sucks, man. Because I think that when you rap battle like that, just 1 round, it's usually the second person that goes. Right?
I mean, maybe I don't know, man. If you guys look at 8 Mile, Eminem went first, right?
Right. That's true.
So it's like psychological warfare, right?
Right.
It's all mental, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you ever have to battle another Hmong person?
No, not another Hmong person.
Okay. Have you ever seen another Hmong person though do that?
No. And I hope there's more. I hope there's more out there that wants to hop into the battle scene and actually pursue that and do something like that. Because hey, why not?
There was a Hmong guy that called you out during that time. That's how I discovered you. Because
a Hmong guy?
Yeah, it was a Hmong guy, and he first. What was it? Yeah, it was Hurricane. And he called out Shong Li first, right? And they were battling at Checker Bar.
Hurricane.
And then he called you out, and I'm like, Chinchilla, who the hell is Chinchilla? I looked it up. I'm like, oh shit, he really does the real thing.
Yeah, MC Hurricane. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he still out or is he like dead?
Man, I seen him around a few times. He's super low key, but he's cool, man. That's the homie.
Oh yeah.
And that's his thing, his niche, right? He's kind of like he likes to like put out like troll videos and like comedy, but at the same time though, like don't be fooled because this guy is really talented. And
it was pretty fucking hilarious, man. When I saw him battling Shong Li, he actually had a rap and then he had a rhyme for Honda. I'm like, holy shit, he made a rhyme.
No, that was
pretty neat.
That's the homie.
Did you ever battle him? Because he called you out. So
off camera. Off camera.
Off camera? Oh, man.
Won.
Yeah.
Won.
It was a tie.
Yeah, I'm y'all gonna have to find him and ask him about that one. All right.
We'll call it a tie.
Yeah.
You know? We'll call it-
You
Damn.
had to be there.
Yeah, you had.
Man.
It's one of those stories where you just had to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is neat. That's what I love about that. You know, you're doing the real deal. You know, it's kind of like yeah, you're doing it. You're battling. You're meeting these people up, and it's like stage. You're on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I appreciate that so much. I think that's why I was like a huge fan after that.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you fighting, right? It's like
Yeah.
you know, I just feel like Hmong people, it's about that time where we've been in this country long enough for us to be able to expand and try new things, right?
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe I was just one of the first to try to go into that platform, but hey, it's wide open for many others.
Oh yeah. And I think it's I love poetry. You know, I really love poetry. I love raps.
All right, man. Show us one of your poems, man. Come on.
Oh shit, man! This one time,
man.
I was at a party and these motherfuckers they were smoking crack and I secondhand that shit.
What?
So I literally wrote like I wrote like a freaking poem all night. You know, I was up all night. Didn't know I was wide awake too, but that poem's all gone now. So I don't know what
Poem
happened.
got rolled up and smoked.
Yeah, that was funny as hell though. But
That's
damn.
terrible. We went to a crack party. Hold on, man. We just gonna pass that.
But you know, I ain't mentioning no names though.
Fair.
Old video, start writing right at that point.
Fair enough.
Long time ago. Are you still doing music right now, Chin?
Yeah. You know, that's just kind of one of the few things that I'm focused on right now,
You should
right?
talk about how you made that new music video. 在中国, huh?
Oh, okay.
You know, how did you made up the lyrics, you know? Or what was it specifically for?
I mean, he was there. He saw the process, right? The first song that he was actually. in the
Is there
studio.
a reason behind it, or like
Nah, it was just kind of, you know, the way I write music. It's like I'm not gonna sit down and say like, oh, okay, this is the topic that I want to focus on, right? It's just I found the beat, I liked the beat, and it was just whatever that
came,
flowed.
right?
Yeah, it was just whatever that
Going
flowed.
through the beats, it was like, listen to this guy. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's cool. I like that. Let's
Yeah.
do some of that. type
So,
deal.
Cooley, are you the one that does the DJ for the beats and everything?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's Chen, explain that. You know that process better than I do.
About what?
That production on beats and stuff like that.
Oh, man, I think that you know, most of us, we just go find our beats online.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you just mix them together, or you just find the ones you like and.
Yeah, you find the ones you like, and then you know you make a song over it. Then you
Oh,
purchase a license for it. There's different categories of license for it.
All right.
Yeah, that's why like sometimes, you know, when people are in an uproar about the same artist using like the same beats.
Yeah,
It's because they probably found it on the same website and they just purchased a
We're
license.
hunting in the same area. We caught the same
Yeah.
fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is it a problem if the person licenses it and then you're rapping or singing to that beat?
I mean, if you got a license, I don't see why it's a problem.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
but let's say if both of you don't have a license, right? But you're rapping to that beat.
I think it's fine as well.
Okay.
You know, there's different criterias for different licenses, so
Gotcha.
it all really depends on which one you purchased.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, what if you mix that beat up with something else and you create a different version? Would
That's
they-
a good question, man. That's a whole different profession that I don't really have the answer to. You know what I'm saying?
kind of the gray
Like,
area.
that's why there's a producer. You know, like I'm not a
Right.
producer, right? Because
Yeah.
that's a whole different profession, right? So I don't know.
Now, how would you find out if if that beat is already licensed to someone else?
I don't know. Maybe you hear the same beat being used, or
Okay.
whoever that uploaded it first and has like a certain tier of license, right? Because
Uh-huh.
it could be like exclusive, non-exclusive. untagged, right? So there's different tiers to it. Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hear like ZPX's music, and then I hear someone else playing the exact same beat but singing a different song to it. So I'm just kind of like curious how they could use that beat and not be sued for that.
You should just make it original, man. Background.
I mean, hey, that'd be dope too. That'd be dope too.
That would be.
But then you have to find a producer to sit down and make it.
Just talk to one of these OGs.
Make it to your liking. Right?
Just talk to one of these OGs.
Yeah, for sure.
You hike it, you mix it. I think that'd be all right.
When you talk about like producers, are you talking about like licensed producers too, or are these producers just people that you know?
There's so many different types of producers nowadays. Like it could just be kids sitting at the keyboard making beats.
Oh, okay. I see.
It could be a beat maker or producer or whatever, right?
So that producer, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of a filmmaker producer, because it's a little different with filmmakers, I believe. A producer is the one that gives the money to the director he's pretty much the one that funds the whole project. That's what I thought.
The producer, the one that find the beats, right?
I think make.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was getting the two mixed up.
Probably in the film industry, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I think for the music industry, the producers the one.
Gotcha.
The instrumentals. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, man. Learned something today.
Yeah.
That's why I did the podcast.
Yeah. For like nowadays, who do you think is like for Hmong people that's up there right now? Like rapper, singer, anything.
Rappers and singers.
Yeah, for Hmong.
For Hmong?
Yeah.
I think it's been the same people that's been running the show for the past few years. You know what I'm saying? As far as Hmong people go, like, the one right now is like, Pat Beat, right? Pat Beat is like, he's hot right now and he's making waves. And then we got ZPX.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Blue Devil?
Blue Devil? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think he's dope too.
What about D? You know D, right? D?
Who's that?
DEI?
Oh yeah,
He just Sizzla. He just I think he just had a music video that just came out too.
Yeah, DEI's he's an OG, man. He's a homie. Yeah. I've known him for a while now. But he had a period of time where he didn't release any music, right? So yeah, I'm glad that he's back and making new music as well. So I think that's dope.
So that's where he's been, huh? He's just kind of been MIA for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what he's been up to.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
But I'm just saying that I've known him for a while now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Good. Because since you said that, he hasn't really been making music too. So
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to that question though, because there's definitely a few more names that I want to name off. Right?
Oh yeah. Do it.
So like I got Pap,
ZPX,
or like David Yang,
of course,
Chenning, GY is making some waves right now as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What about like rappers? What would you say?
Oh, SON, of course.
SON? Oh,
SON and KT,
KT, oh yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you about KT. Let me see. Oh shit, we gotta take a break.
Okay.
So we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Yeah. Take a break and we'll talk about KT and we'll talk about like what's going on with the Hmong boys, okay?
Say less.
All right, you guys. We're still gonna keep live on, so